Long ago, in the lush kingdom of Mbaya, where the rivers sang and the forests whispered secrets, there was born a girl unlike any the villagers had ever seen. Her name was Nia, and her eyes shimmered like twin sapphires, deep blue, like the endless sky. The elders whispered that her mother had been touched by a spirit of the mountains during her pregnancy. Others believed Nia herself was no mere mortal, but a gift or a curse from the old gods. Nia grew up quiet and strange. She spoke to the winds, and animals seemed to bow before her. But her closest companions were the snakes, from the smallest garden viper to the mighty pythons of the forest. They slithered to her side, coiling protectively around her feet. With a single glance from her blue eyes, she could command them to dance, to hunt, to protect. At first, the villagers marveled at her gift. They brought her offerings, seeking blessings and protection from harm. The snakes kept wild beasts away from the crops, and even neighboring tribes dared not make war against Mbaya. But over time, the snakes multiplied. They filled the rivers, nested in the fields, coiled in the rafters of homes. The snakes, growing bolder, grew hungrier. They no longer listened to Nia's every command. Soon, the first child disappeared, then a hunter, then an entire family was found, only bones left behind. Fear turned to hatred. The village elders, led by the iron-hearted Chief Baraka, gathered the people. They marched to Nia's home at the edge of the jungle, their torches blazing in the night. "You have cursed us," they cried. "You and your demon pets." Nia wept, her blue eyes glowing like storm-lit oceans. "They were my friends. I never meant for this." But they would not hear her pleas. They threw stones. They set fire to her hut. With a final cry of sorrow, Nia fled into the deepest part of the jungle, her loyal snakes following her, hissing and coiling protectively. But snakes have long memories and deeper rage. That night, as the villagers celebrated their victory, the ground itself seemed to move. Thousands upon thousands of snakes poured from the forests, black, green, gold, and blood red, a living river of death. They slid through the gates, into the homes, under the beds. By dawn, the kingdom of Mbaya was silent, save for the soft slithering of serpents in the empty streets. Nia stood on a cliff overlooking the village, her hair blowing wild in the morning breeze, her blue eyes filled with tears, and something colder. She turned her back on the ruins of her home and disappeared into the jungle, the queen of serpents, never to be seen again. Some say that deep in forgotten parts of the forest, if you listen carefully, you can hear her whispering to her snakes, still waiting, still watching, her sky blue eyes glowing in the darkness.